Hello, Renee Flamand here. In my last video, I talked about how if you really want to do the work and go forward, you probably can figure out whys and reasons as to why you're there, why you stay, why you act the way you do, react the way you do, don't act the way you don't, and don't react the way you should. All of those things. And I strongly encourage all of us, if you are involved, or I'll say we all, if we're involved in narcissists, we need work on ourselves. Then there is something to shed, work on, work through, dissect. And I encourage you to do so, because with answers comes clarity, and then strength and guidance and perseverance and courage, and it can lead to freedom. Yes? My goodness. What I'd like to talk about here is, in doing all of those things and the work that I've done in the last few years, I've realized that one of the reasons I stayed is because I just don't like giving up on people. I really don't like giving up on people. And I was under the delusional idea that I could fix my narcissist. Oh yeah, I thought, this will be the first time in history I'm gonna just break right through. Oh my God, that's delusional. But that's, I think, why I kept trying. Because as your narcissist may be, mine was very, had a charming way about him that would make me think he heard me and would give me just enough feedback to make me think, I got through to him. Oh my God, of course I didn't get through to him. Of course I didn't get through. Nobody ever gets through to a narcissist because they live on an island by themselves. I have a hair across my face. But I wanted to mention that because I think that that's more common than I originally thought. The concept of I'm waiting around for them to change is common. I think in that sentence form, I can picture it being common. I'm waiting for him to change. We all sit and hope for change. And we're waiting, and we hope, and we pray, and we plead, and we beg, and we cry, and we bargain, and we compromise. And we do everything we can wanting them to change. But I really think I thought I could fix the person. Now that's a flaw on my part. Who do I think I am? No, seriously, who do I think I am? Okay, so narcissism is an incurable, untreatable, hasn't responded to any kind of therapy professionals have tried. But Renee Flamand's gonna come, and I'm gonna get through. I'm gonna get through. So that's kind of a, I don't know what that would be. Pompous, overconfident, whatever it is, that's a flawed way of thinking. So I had to work through that. And that was a devastating blow also, to figure out you're not helping anybody. With all of your toil and work and trying to talk to this person and explain to them how, I was explaining to him how he was, why he was. I used all the vocabulary, everything, for months and months. And months. Post-breakup. And I even told him, I think I said this to you guys once before, I said, I'm going to keep you around as a friend because you're a scientific experiment. I want to see where your life goes. That only lasted a certain amount of time because you can't keep the narcissist in your life. It was impossible. But for a while I did, and I was questioning him, and he was allowing our conversations to go in that direction, he acted like he was being receptive. So even though we were broken up, I was thinking, ooh, I'm going to help him. Maybe for the next person, maybe I'll help him out of this kind of behavior, and he'll finally see. I'm making this video to let everybody know that if you are in that unique position, even if that's not the sentence you have said to yourself, now that you've heard it out loud, maybe you can admit to yourself, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm sorry, Minnie's going nuts. If you're sitting there thinking, yes, I'm going to get through to the narcissist, I'm going to really get through, I'm going to change them, and this is it, and I'm putting through all the work, I'm putting it on thick, I'm going to give it my all, I guarantee you I'm going to help this person. Look, he's responding right, she's responding right, they said this, they moved this way to the left. They're feeding you what you want to hear, as mine was doing to me. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a bright girl. I'm a bright girl. However, I wanted it to be true. So I fell for every word of him pretending to have any progress. You see? And that's what they're doing. They're doing that to placate you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring you bad news. You may have had a really productive night last night and you're watching this, and I'm telling you that any progress they pretend to have is to fool you. But the experience that I had and all of the research that I've seen is that they don't change, they won't change, and that we can't fix them. We definitely can't fix them. And I thought, I'm going to love the narcissism right out of them. Did you ever say that to yourself? I'm going to love the narcissism right. I'm going to love them so much. I'm going to love the narcissism right out of them. The narcissism is bigger than us. It's bigger than us. And they've done studies with narcissists that they suspended after a year because the narcissists the subjects in the study did not respond to medication, behavioral therapy, psychotherapy. How am I going to affect change in someone? My major was business economics. It's not even in mental health and licensed and therapeutic and all of this, which is what that study was, and they couldn't help the people. Who am I thinking? So that's an ego trip that I had to jump off, right? I thought, I'm going to help this person. I'm going to help this person. I'm going to fix them. It can be disheartening for those of you if you're like me and you do like to fix people or fix things or be there for people. I don't mean fix people because we're all broken, so a broken thing can't fix a broken thing. But when I say fix people, I mean I like to be there for my people, friends, close family members, whatever. I like to be there for them. If they want to lean on me, bounce something off of me, if it helps them, great. They help me too. It's a give and take. So that's what I mean by fix someone. I don't mean I'm walking around here being a therapist. That's not what I mean. But if you can aid a friend, family member, or yourself in turning a corner and becoming a better person or seeing the light on something, that's excellent. It's an excellent way to be, and I like that about myself. But to be a fixer in life of a perpetually broken person like a narcissist, that had to hit me between the eyes like, no, Renee, you're not going to get your way. You're not getting your way. You're not fixing this person. Which, I don't know about your experience, I'm betting it's close to mine, is they will prove that to you again and again and again and again when they continue to act broken and broken and broken and broken and do the behaviors that are awful again and again and again. So as much as I was trying to hang in there and help and be there and fix the person, if that's your wish, like, it got to the point that I knew, I said, no, we'll never be together. But I just want to help this person going forward in their life. That's where we were at the very past the end in that stage of me trying to be friends and keep him as a scientific experiment, which I told him. But I really thought maybe I could help him going forward in life so he could find peace. Oh my God. If that's your motivation and you really think that you're going to fix your narcissist, I'm here to tell you, the powers that be are correct. We will never fix the narcissist. You will never love your narcissist out of his narcissism. The only person that could ever fix the narcissist is themselves. And they don't see anything wrong with the way that they are. There's nothing wrong with them. Ever. Ever. And I started to look at examples in life of different news stories and whatever, and I thought, oh my God, that's narcissism. And the word is still not very known. You don't hear it said very much. It's not referred to very much. Pop news stories and things like this, and people breaking up, and this person's cheating, and I start to look at that and I think that's narcissistic personality disorder. What do I know? I'm not a doctor, but I can smell it a mile away, I think, now. So I just wanted to mention that if your little side motivation is, you know what, I just want to fix my person. I really just want to fix them. It's noble of you to think that. Your efforts are commended. Commended. A for effort. Gold star for you, for your effort. However, I am here to tell you that it will not be a good ending what you want. They will not be fixed by anything that you do, don't do, put up with, don't say, try, counseling, doesn't matter. So, if that makes you come to a screeching halt on your campaign to, rehabilitate your narcissist into a normal person, I'm not trying to do that. You might be on a path of something you feel is good, and maybe they responded to you last night in a conversation affirmatively to all of the things that you said, but I venture to challenge you, how are they acting today or tomorrow or the next day? And is it something that will be a continuous upswing on recovery, or will they go right back to what they were doing? So, chin up. If you're trying to hang in there because you want to fix your narcissist, I want to make sure that you understand that that is probably an exercise in futility. Chin up, though. Chin up. I'm with you. I'm with you. I was there. I know where you are. I know. And I'm not trying to break your heart or break your spirit in wanting to teach someone. Oh my God, I'm not trying to break anyone's spirit. I'm trying to save you some time, because I would have saved myself a lot of time had I learned this before.